Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge. This is the first Mega Man game for the Game Boy. The Mega Man series on the Game Boy has sort of a strange history. Each game up until number 5 all consist of half of the bosses from one of the NES Mega Man games, and then half from that game's sequel. For example, in this game you fight 8 Robot Masters. The first 4 are from Mega Man 1 on the NES, and the second 4 are from Mega Man 2 on the NES. The game starts off with only 4 of the 8 robots to choose from. They are Cutman, Fireman, Iceman, and Electman, all from Mega Man 1. The game plays a lot like Mega Man 1 and 2 on the NES. There's no charging your weapon, no sliding, just the old-fashioned run and shoot from the good old days. The game follows the normal Mega Man formula of rock, paper, scissors. Kill one boss, get his power, and use it against another to defeat him more easily. There are no energy tanks or any of that, so basically the menu is just your main blaster and the special guns that you've earned. Simple and straightforward. But while the interface and controls are simple, the game is actually really hard. The older Mega Man games are pretty tough on the NES, and this one follows suit. It's not impossible, but it's also not for the casual gamer who identifies Mega Man more with the Battle Network games than the 8-bit classics. Once you beat all 4 Robot Masters, you'll move on to Dr. Wily's Castle. After a short stage, you're faced with 4 unmarked teleporters that will take you to the next 4 Robot Masters. These robots are Heatman, Bubbleman, Quickman, and Flashman. There are no levels to fight through for these guys, just one-on-one battles against them. I found them to be much harder than the previous bosses because they weren't hurt nearly as much by the special weapons. Beating all 4 of them is definitely one of the most challenging parts of the game, but it's not over yet. Just when you think you can take a breather, another teleporter appears, and this one contains a brand new Robot Master called Enker. Enker mostly charges you and then lets you shoot him. The more you shoot him, the bigger his shot back at you is, so it's a good idea to pace yourself in this fight. Once Enker is down, it's on to Wily's Space Castle thing, which is the last level of the game. The platforming in this level is good, but hard, and some of the block puzzles require memorization, so you'll pretty much have to try this one more than once. But once you get the patterns down, it's not too bad. Now all that's left is the big fight with Wily himself. He, as always, has multiple forms, but I found him to be pretty easy. Just dodge the spiky guys and get close to him in the first form, and then just block with the shield you got from Enker in Form 2. If you can manage to get through all of that, you'll be treated to a pretty good ending considering some of the others I've seen on the Game Boy. It's animated and it has some great music for you to enjoy. Actually, the music in this game is really good overall, but it's Mega Man, so that's sort of a foregone conclusion. Overall, Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge is a really fun game even today. I did sort of miss the fun stuff from later console games like Rush and the more movement-oriented stages. Plus, there were only 4 actual stages, minus the Wily stage, but I think for a first effort on the Game Boy, it's a great game. I would definitely recommend it, but only if you like hard games. I had a lot of fun with this one, and I think you will too. That wraps up another episode. Thanks as always for watching, and please check out videogametakeout.com for more episodes. Also, I wanted to say that if you tried to friend me in the past on YouTube and I didn't do it, then friend me again. For a long time I was just ignoring friend requests because I was being lazy, and I felt kind of bad about that, so it's an all-out friending bonanza right now. Also, I never say this, but if you like the show, don't forget to subscribe and rate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Video Game Takeout.